Mandinka language, and it becomes very difficult to read it in the Mandinka language. I will read it in the language I wrote it, and then people will do the interpretation. It's democracy. Do you agree? If you agree, say aye. All right. Thank you very much. First of all, on behalf of the Gambian people, on behalf of the Gambians Against Looted Assets, we want to say we are not thanking you for being here because it's a responsibility to be here. Yeah. We are not going to thank you because you are here, because your voices matters. We are not going to thank you because you are here. You are here because you are supposed to be here. If you are not here, you are supposed to be here. Oh, yes. But still, I would say thank you for being here. For far too long, Gambia gained independence in 1965. To date, we are characterized as one of the poorest countries, not because we are poor, but because we are poorly managed, we are poorly led, and we are poorly fed, and we must end it. For far too long, we have leaders in this country, but it feels like we have nobody for us. For far too long, Gambia have been struggling with corruption, with bad leadership, and bad governance. And then the call to end this is not at the National Assembly, is not at State House, is not at the Ministry of Justice, it's on the streets, it's our voices. And then thank you for raising our voices collectively today. As we gather today, the Gambians Against Looted Assets call for a national protest. A protest to end corruption, a protest to end impunity, a protest to end bad leadership and bad governance. Not because we lack what it takes. It's because we don't want to have what it takes. You see, leadership is not position, it's action. Leadership is not what you think of it. It's to deliver services to the people. It's to rule by the voice of the people. Because democracy itself is the people, by the people, and for the people. To the President of the Republic of the Gambia, we gather here today, and then the Gambians have concerns to raise, and then we will raise the concerns collectively, and then we expect public officials from the office of the President to the National Assembly to the Ministry of Health to be here to collect the petition, and to remind this and to remind the authority, even if one authority that we have written to fails to appear here to collect the petition, we are going to sleep here until they come. I repeat to the authorities, 5 petitions are going to be delivered. 5 authorities representatives are supposed to be here. We are saying even if one person is missing, we sleep on the streets until they come to pick the petition. If they cannot listen to us, they cannot lead us. If they cannot come and answer to us, they are not worth leading us. Therefore, they must come out, they must listen to us, and we must tell them the truth and what we want. Accountability, transparency, and the rule of law are the break road for any progressive governance. Petition number 1. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia. Petition to the office of the President, petition to the President of the Republic of the Gambia demanding actions on the Joint Committee report on the petroleum sector fraud and systematic failure. To give context, a few weeks ago, the National Assembly concluded a resolution and an investigation onto the Russian oil scandal. You will be surprised. $30 million have been invested in this country. People have been bribed $600,000 per month. 600,000 per month. Here is the petition for the President to take urgent actions. If there is corruption, there must be accountability. Heads must roll. The President cannot continue to take excuses for corruption. Petition 1 to be submitted to the office of the President. Petition 2. Petition 2 to the clerk of the National Assembly. And here the petition reads. Petition to the National Assembly clerk to demand a special investigation for all illegal land allocations and corruption in this country. Fellow Gambians, fellow Gambians, the Land Act said a common Gambian that cannot afford land have the right to acquire a land through the Ministry of Lands. But in this country, you know who are giving lands? People that are paid 200,000, people that are bought Prados, people that go to state house every day. Every corner in this country, a minister have a land. But our parents are still renting, young people are still renting, they don't even afford lands. Therefore, this goes to the office of the clerk to say that the National Assembly must investigate urgently all land allocation. The voices of the young people to the National Assembly. In every governance system, there is a central government and there is a local government. And the local government is the people government. Because the local government close to the, and therefore we don't want to spare the local government. And this petition is addressed to this. It's my voice. I think I'm losing my voice. I repeat, fellow Gambians,
take a sip.
this one is addressed to the President of the Gambian Association of Local Government Authorities. The petition reads, petition to the President of the Gambian Association of Local Government Authorities demanding into investigations and corruptions and recovery of all corruption scandals in local government councils. If we talk about the central government, we talk about the local government. We need to break that gap that the central government and the local government have. They must work collectively to deliver services to us. We don't want politics, we want service delivery. Thank you to the Gambian people.
My brother, thank you, man.
In this country, a number of young people go to the field to train every day.
Yes.
But the petition is addressed. Petition to the Gambia Football Federation sector. Football must be recruited and football must pay our young people. Petition to